Hey everybody, today we're going to be taking Nasus through the 6.5 star The Grand Heist adventure. I'm picking Nasus today because we need a Shurima champion if you want to get all of the rewards in the Grand Heist. We've already run Kaisa on the channel earlier. I was thinking Nasus wouldn't do too well on this adventure, but that got me thinking maybe he has some things going for him. So I was kind of curious to see how well he would do, and so we're just gonna run Nasus through this adventure and see how he does. Here's my loadout real quick before we get into it. We got the Nasus relic. You don't need this one. You can run the rare relic that lets you strike when he comes into play. That is totally fine, but I do have the Nasus relic, so I'm running that. The Beast Within is pretty important for Nasus just because he gets very big, so having Overwhelm and having the burst speed Siphoning Strike means you can attack in and kill blockers while you're attacking, and then the Overwhelm means you take them out. And then finally, Counter Plan. We just mentioned Siphoning Strike. It's a really important spell for Nasus. So once you finally get him on the board, you're just going to win from there, because every turn you're going to get one of these Siphoning Strikes. You're just going to get bigger. You're going to take their guys out. The real problem with Nasus is that he's a little bit slow, and before he gets big and before he comes down, you are probably going to take a lot of damage. So we'll see if he's going to be able to do it here. Let's get into it. This is the 6.5 version, which means these guys are going to be deadly, they're going to be big. And as far as drafting, I'm kind of probably looking for some stuff that's on the cheaper side, because Nasus himself costs 6. I'm not really into any of these. Let's see. That's a decently sized Shen right there. And Kane is okay as well. I think I'll just take the Shen, just because he's going to be big with the Titan's Axe, and he's 4 cost. We'll just take that. Nothing super impressive there. This is really good and really important. This might completely warp how this entire run goes, because Nasus really needs mana and really needs to kind of get the ball rolling, and just getting a mana gem every turn is going to be huge. Alright, so in the draft, we're kind of looking for kill spells or creatures that are going to be able to challenge or kill the enemy. I don't really like any of these. This is okay. This kind of is what he's trying to do, strike. And we get the champion as well. We got this weird barrier synergy. We don't need that. I think I'm just going to take the seedling. It's not my favorite, but he might help us survive the early turns with his barrier. These are not the greatest. I'm going to take this one just because it has portal. The spell itself is irrelevant. I'm not really going to play that. These are not good. We'll take a Scaled Snapper. We do want different cost cards for the Clockwork event. We don't have a 3 yet. We'll just take this because it's a 3. We got Janna in here. Once again, we got this barrier thing going on. I guess because we picked up Shen. Maybe we shouldn't have picked up Shen. I'll take the Rummage. Vengeance is solid. And cheap Azir. No, I don't think so. I think I'm just going to take the 1 cost, because I don't have any 1 costs. And our final card is going to be, we'll do this one. It's burst speed blocker, discards a card. I think it's fine. Not the most impressive draft, but I think this power, this extra mana gem, is really going to help carry us here. We got no real early plays here, although we do start on 4, so... Just play this Shen out.
Requires a watchful eye. So I go.
Okay, so when he killed that guy, all of our cards got 1 cost less. That's the thing about Nasus is, if you can start killing the enemy, he can steamroll and he can get really, really strong. But if you can't kill the enemy, it can really be a problem. Fortunately, we got this one here. Let's play this before it gets cost reduced too much. We'll get a 3 cost champion here, which is Riven. And you'll notice there over here with 0 attack. That's a thing for Nasus. He has vulnerable enemies have -3, 0, and enemies have -1. So he's making the grant the weakest enemy vulnerable. He's shrinking them. They come down and they're going to be not so big. So with these guys that are going to be small and going wide, we're doing pretty well against them. I actually don't remember what Shen's support does. Give my ally barrier. Sure, let's go in. When I kill him, my whole hand is gonna get cheaper. And that's all I'm really trying to do there is, I'm looking for my win condition, which is gonna be Nasus. He's in here somewhere. There he is. Alright, so with his Scales of Judgment, his relic, when you play him, he strikes the weakest and strongest enemy. He's only a 6/6, so he's actually not going to be able to kill them yet. Let's kill this guy, and he should get bigger. He's a 7/7 now. We'll play this guy. And they should strike each other, and he'll get even bigger. With Nasus, you just want to keep killing the enemy until he gets giant. And he gets giant pretty fast. So now when I play him, he's going to hit both of them and get quite big.
So I go. What do we have here? Life and death inexorably.
Well, that went a lot smoother than I was expecting. But that was a lot of just the extra mana gem every turn plus the Shen on turn 1 really helps a lot. I think this guy is actually going to be quite good. Swapping stats, the enemy at this point with a 6.5 adventure is going to be very big, and I can play him on turn 1. So I think having this is going to be... Normally I don't think this unit is very good, but I think he's going to be solid here. Let's cut out whatever the worst card is. I don't actually think it's the 8 cost because of the portal. I think it might be... this Shen, this barrier thing. I'm not really trying to level up Shen. Not interested in these. I guess I'll just... No. I'll keep this one. I just want to make sure I have something I can play. Let's just play him out.
In this timeline, we're sure to save Kaisa.
Right, not vulnerable.
It's not safe.
Oh, he blocked anyway. Sure.
You're making that worried face that you make.
I am worried about portals, paradoxes, time skips, the void.
This bloody business has been very good the last couple of games. Let's just play this out. Make him discard.
I sense an imbalance.
One step ahead.
This guy gets barrier, right? That's what I always forget what Shen does. Actually, hold on. This is why I drafted this guy. Let's get this big old guy here. Yeah, there we go. Let's just protect our Caitlyn.
I've seen the future.
Okay.
Know my path.
This is now turned into a Shen run, I guess. Well, I was saying I was not going to play this, but, well, I don't have a room for it anymore. Let's just play this guy. He can draw a card in case I need to.
What did you learn?
I can say I got some.
I guess I should have ended the turn because now they're just going to play whatever they're doing here.
Focus using multiple lenses.
Sure.
Clever.
I just improvised on the instructions you drafted. Scoping the area.
What does this guy do? Formidable.
Our legacy lives on.
I think it doesn't really matter what I'm doing here. Actually, I can swap them around, right? Yeah. So if I can swap the Shen and this one?
The king could go where they are needed.
Not quite big enough. Wait. When an ally gets barrier, give them 3 attack. So if I put this on the Caitlyn. What? I thought I was gonna get the 3 extra attack there.
Really end up looking like you, do I?
I must have missed something.
I thought it was their side for this jacket. Who dares stand before Shurima?
Okay, sure. Okay, man. Just 32 damage out of nowhere. Whatever you say. I'm not even gonna bother with that. I thought I had lethal a couple turns ago with the +3, but maybe it... I'll have to review the tape later. I don't like any of these. I don't like any of these. Let's go one more. And this one is okay, just for blockers. Powder kegs. We have no real use for powder kegs. We'll take our last reroll. Haunted Tomb. Sure, fine. Not my favorite. I think I'll take TF here.
Fill me in.
He's just kind of a generally useful champion. Even if this fight is kind of annoying with all the capturing that's going on, I think we should be fine. Okay, we do get the Nasus in hand.
I walk the space between worlds. I sense an imbalance.
Not quite big enough to take this guy out, but we can use this. He is big enough to kill this one. Okay, well, there's the haunted tomb that I don't really care about. Okay, so finally we get to see, with Nasus in play and the Grand General's counterplan, you get the free siphoning strike. So I get to just do this and get my guy back. Yeah, dude, I can't even tell if we summon this guy out of the tomb or if it was this guy, but I suppose it doesn't matter. And the tomb's not one of my favorites. All of these powers where you summon the relics, whether it's the frost one where you summon the big 8/8 guy, or this tomb one, they're just so slow. They don't really do what you want them to do. And I don't want any of these. I'm just saying nope. Let's cut the well, I have a lot of 4s. Let's get rid of a 4. I'm kind of just looking at the cost curve for the clockwork boss. I haven't really played this guy, so I don't need him. And we do want lots of different costs. Specifically, I'm looking at 1 through 5. Nasus will be our 6, and anything over that will just be... it is what it is. So let's see what we get here. A 2. We do have a 2, but if I play it, I'm not going to have a whole lot else to play. I think it's... I think it's still fine. Okay, perfect. We got a 1. We're just going to summon the prey so that I have a lot of blockers here. And we'll pass. Okay, there's a 4. We got the Shen, who will have barrier. And a 1. Where'd I get the Yeti? Oh, right. Did he portal in? I don't even know where I got him from. We got a Yeti. We'll just block here. We got the haunted tomb, so the Yeti will come out on the haunted tomb. I could have also blocked with Shen, but I'm going to just leave him here. Our Nasus is R5. We'll just play the 5. He didn't kill anybody. 0. No zeros.
It must be done.
I don't care if these two trade. In fact, if they do, Twisted Fate will be 0. I think? Or will he be 1? It's been a little while since I played Nasus. Oh, this went down to 0. Okay. We don't get a champion there because there are no 0 cost champions. But I'm just going to pass, I think. Wait and see what the next number is going to be. Got a 1. Play something big. We'll just play this guy. 3. Beautiful. Okay, we got the siphoning strike here. So now when I strike with the Nasus, with the 3, he's going to level up.
Life and death. Life and death inexorably.
And they're not getting through this. I'll just pass. And the 5, we got our 5 right here. Kill the biggest thing. And now you see counter plan here. I'm just going to use it because it's fleeting. We got to use it. They're trying to end the turn. I'm saying no. We haven't done it yet, but Nasus does have an ability here where once you've slain 8 units, restore the Sun Disk. Our whole board is going to get bigger, but we can do that right here. I'm just going to attack. This looks kind of weird with the 0-1, but once I kill this guy, they're all going to get big. There's the Sun Disk. They all get big. He becomes... Nasus is one of the champions that actually levels up more than once. He has a level 2 and a level 3. Everyone else usually is just the level up one time. I don't have any 7, so there's no real use in me doing anything right now. And another 7. Well, fine. And there's counter plan. They can't do anything. This super leveled up version of Nasus has enemies have -3 attack on them. In case you're wondering why the whole board is shrunk. Nasus already has -1 attack. Somewhere, yeah, here enemies have -1, so they all have -4 attack across the board. They're not going to be able to attack him. And this guy becoming a 58, 53 right there is why I was thinking Nasus would not be too good against this adventure. But if you're going to get round start gain a mana gem, then all bets are off. I think most champions are going to be quite good under that circumstance. But even so, I think Nasus has been overperforming compared to where I thought he would be. I really thought he was going to struggle. None of these are that important. I'll just take endurance. I think the Shen coming down with his barrier and challenging and killing the guy who gets vulnerable at the start, like this, has really... I'm just going to pass for a second. I'll pass again. Okay, well... I want to play the Shen, and I think I will, but is he going to be too small? No, he looks okay. Alright, yeah, this barrier, being able to just attack into the vulnerable enemy and then get all of my card costs reduced, well, okay, has been really handy. And they're going super wide, so this is kind of what I was expecting from this adventure, these guys to just be super obnoxious. But let's just throw out the Nasus. We'll kill at least one guy. I don't care that much if they kill him. We're definitely playing the TF. But his red card is not going to kill any of them. So I think I just draw a card. Oh, right. He does do the strike, too.
You're bluffing.
Just, well, I guess red... No. Red card wouldn't have worked because I wouldn't have had the 1 spell mana. This is fine. I'm just going to give Shen lifesteal, get some of our health back. So yeah, the spell shield is pretty annoying, but this is burst speed, and I got 2 of them. So let's do that, and then the second one. we level up.
Life and death inexorably.
This guy is vulnerable.
It must be done. All or nothing.
Wow, we got the sun disk very quickly on that one. I'm just gonna discard a couple of cards that I don't care about.
Are you ready? Let's take it first.
I'm gonna play these guys just so that I can get rid of these stupid vulnerable things over here. These things are, he says enemies have -1 attack, so my board is getting shrunk for each one of these things that are on the board.
We all.
I guess I should have used this. It doesn't matter, I'll use it here. And now look how big Nasus is. 50 attack on this guy. He really does get really big.
Has been maintained.
This is the greatest of joys.
We'll just take this one because we already have this spell in the deck. Just get a little bit of extra boost off of it. And we've used it a couple of times. It's been fine. Take Spell Slinger. Cost reduction and killing enemies is sort of the name of the game for Nasus. So getting any of your cards as cheap as you can get is going to be great. Okay, I got 3 of him in here. That's not the best. I'm gonna pass and see what they do.
Take the children to safety now.
I guess I'll just draw a card. I'm not. None of these cards here are super impressive.
I was born in Pelvet. I cannot leave.
I'm gonna play a couple of blockers here. This guy does have Overwhelm, but he's just the only one with Overwhelm. These other two are gonna have to pick some other stuff here.
I told you to leave.
And I'll just play the Nasus because I got so many of them.
We intercede.
I can do this. Yeah, we only take 1 damage here. And actually, if I do this, he'll get bigger. Siphoning Strike increases the stats of all allied champions, not just the Nasus. So our TF is getting bigger. In fact, I could have put it on the Nasus and leveled him up that way. I wasn't really thinking. If I play this, I don't remember if this goes through Spell Shield or not, or if it pops it. It pops it. Okay, that's what I was wanting it to do. So now I can just play this here and level the Nasus. This guy will get vulnerable at the beginning of the next round, and we get to do a ton of damage. Well, I guess not a ton. Only he's doing a ton. Whoop. Right.
Life and death intertwined.
I'm doing it in this order, even though we lose the +2/+2, just because I want the burst speed to go first. I could go with the fast and then the burst, but I don't want them to be able to respawn.
End of the world, huh? Let's go.
Oh, right, this thing. I kind of forgot he was going to come out. I shouldn't have played anything. Just going to pass. I think they're going to attack with this elusive and nothing else. Yeah. I get to take it out. That's counter plan. And I'll just take out one more guy too. Alright, that should do it. I'm going to attack him with the Twisted Fate because of the first strike. And this is burst speed, so we'll take... Whoa! This guy's got... Challenger, so we'll just put him there. Right. Very nice. I was honestly not expecting Nasus to have a smooth run in this adventure. I didn't think he would be that good. But he's been quite strong. We'll just take... Actually, I think I like the mana deposit on the Shen because I'm playing him turn 1. This lets me play 2 things on turn 1, which could be really good. Because, like I've said before, Nasus really is kind of weak in the early game. I'm going to take out this guy that's just kind of making little blockers here. If you can get past the early game, then Nasus will... He will win. So putting the mana deposit onto the Shen, who we're trying to play on turn 1, just gives us that extra bit of tempo that we can hopefully, if we even get our Shen. Nope, we got Nasus. Alright, well, let's pass. They're gonna play more. Okay. I'm gonna swap with this guy here. That'll shrink the cost of everything in hand. And they still have a pretty scary board, but I have lifesteal here. We got the Nasus. This will kill... Does it pop Spell Shield or does it kill the Ezreal? I'm actually not sure. But I'm gonna play him either way. It kills the Ezreal. Okay. Well, fortunately for me, I have some answers to this situation. Let's take out this guy, burst speed. Let's take out this one. I don't care so much about this 2 damage here. I say that, but I think I'm going to kill it anyway. And these are going to get shrunk when he levels up. I'm going to draw.
Never lost a fair.
I always forget that the support champions have their strike when they come out. Maybe I'm underestimating how good the Nasus relic is for him, because it feels like I keep playing these support champions and then they do good stuff for me. I'll just play it again. And with Siphoning Strike, look how big this TF got. He's got +6/+6 from Nasus is what it says up in the corner there. Soul Reclamation +5/+5. Is this the Siphoning Strike, or is this the Siphoning Strike? I'm not sure. Either way, he's huge. Do I have 100 damage here? Let's see. Not quite. So I am going to play the Shen.
The eye of twilight sees all.
They didn't do anything.
Find them unworthy.
Burn away the shadow.
I'm going to put Lucian at the end just because he wants to see allies die. So usually you put him at the end so that if these guys get blocked and die somehow, he will level up. Just a little Lucian optimization there for you. And okay, well, we win, but I was about to say this is why we like having Overwhelm on Nasus. I'm just going to display it for you real quick. You can use his Siphoning Strike to attack in combat, and now it says 102. It's going to do 105. If this was a larger creature, like a, you know, a 2020 or whatever, and also he made the Shen and the, well, I guess we got a Lucian here too, so we got 8 stats from that, but this guy would attack for 3 extra. So if this was some giant enemy, you can kill him mid-combat with the counter plan and get a bunch of damage that way. That's why I like Overwhelm on the Nasus. And that is Nasus. What a surprise. I was expecting him to not do so well, and I'm just saying that because I have had high-level adventures where the Nasus runs do not go so well. I have failed and had to try them again and again. I guess we did high roll with the extra mana gem, but the rest of this is not a high roll. These draft cards that we got are not the best. They're kind of not amazing. This Bloody Business ended up being better than I thought it would be, but other than that, I guess the Shen plus the extra mana gem meant that I could kill something on the first turn with the Challenger or with their vulnerability, and then that made everything cost less, so that was pretty nice. But other than that, I don't think so many of these cards are just filler cards that I barely used. So that was pretty impressive by the Nasus here. I really liked him. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video and maybe it inspired you to give Nasus another chance. I know it did for me. I've always really enjoyed the character, but not thought that he was particularly powerful. But taking him through that run right there, I think maybe I have not given him the credit that he is due. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys later.